Hello, everyone. My name is Mark Mayola. I'm a librarian here at Community College of Philadelphia, and this video is about a library database called Credo Reference. Credo Reference can be thought of as an authoritative alternative to Wikipedia. So, as you know, Wikipedia is freely available on the internet, and although it provides definitions and background and overview information of things, anyone can contribute to it, and therefore it's not considered academic, it's not considered reliable, authoritative, right? And these are words that we use when we evaluate information. So we want our information to come from authoritative sources, we want it to be reliable. And so if you need background information, if you're looking for a definition of a term or an idea, and you do not want to use Wikipedia, an alternative is this library source called Credo Reference. That's C-R-E-D-O. The way to access it is to first log in to MyCCP, as always, to access the library resources, and then navigate to the library homepage, where you find on our home screen, we have the summon search box. And remember, the summon search will search all the library databases at one time. So it's a universal or a global search that searches. We subscribe to more than 100 databases at the library, right? There's not just one library database. It's really comprised of over 100 library databases. And this one searches all of them at once, but you can also go into the individual databases and search them one by one. And this is a good concept to be aware of, searching something globally or searching a segment of that thing. And you can do that in many different databases, and you can search the entire internet, or you can just search one website on the internet. We have databases of newspapers. You can search all the newspapers at once, or you can search an individual newspaper. Same thing with journals, magazines, and with this database called Credo. So to get there, we're going to click on this tab for databases. This A to Z database list is going to pop up, and we're going to get an A to Z list of our databases, and we're going to focus our attention over here on the left and go to C for Credo. It's going to give us a brief description, full text content from the latest editions of over 1,000 reference books. So reference in this case means a book that you would refer to instead of reading the whole thing cover to cover, right? You're not going to read a dictionary or encyclopedia cover to cover usually. You're going to just look it up for that one. You're just going to use it as a reference for that one term you're looking for. And again, same idea, you can search all of these 1,000 books, 3 million articles at once, or you can, again, go to these three bars, go to all titles, and this will give us a list of all the books that make up Credo Reference, right? And we can search these one by one. And you're probably going to use this global search most of the time, but I just want to give you a little feel for the kinds of things that are in here, because then if you know what's in it, then you know what can come up through a summon search, or you know the kinds of things that you might look for. For example, here's an abbreviations dictionary. Here's a dictionary of idioms or sayings. American Heritage, Roget's Thesaurus. And some of these like brands or publishers have become famous over the years for their reliability and authoritativeness. So a lot of people know Black's Medical Dictionary. People used to know Roget's Thesaurus. American Heritage Dictionary, people know that. Britannica, right? People used to know that too. So these are sort of things that you are more likely to be able to cite in a paper. You don't want to say, according to Wikipedia, but you can say like, according to the American Heritage Dictionary or such and such encyclopedia. And there's foreign language encyclopedias, all sorts of fun kind of things in here. I like reference books a lot. They're fun. Dictionary of slang, symbols, all these cool things in here, encyclopedias. Here's Merriam-Webster, and that's that brand, Merriam-Webster. Here's a law dictionary if you're looking for a, a particular definition of a legal term that needs to be from a reputable source instead of just like the internet. Okay, so just an example of how you could search within one of these titles if you wanted to do that. You can click on it and then you can either browse the articles. So here's an example, 3D stands for three-dimensional. Or you could search within this ASAP. What does that mean? It means as soon as possible, or American Society for Adolescent Psychiatry. Okay, so it's just an abbreviations dictionary that you can look abbreviations up, or you can search within that title. And also you can cite. So as in a lot of our databases, there's a citation feature, and you can go in here, and if you wanted to cite that, probably not going to want to cite this one, but if there's something in here you want to cite, you can copy and paste that into your paper. Okay, like I said, let's go back to the main page. Oh, one more thing before we leave that. So again, on this left-hand side, all titles. Just as there are these general dictionaries and encyclopedias, there's also these specialized subject encyclopedias. So for any area of human knowledge and learning, this specialized vocabulary or jargon sort of develops, and these dictionaries help people understand the jargon of the field, right? It's sort of like the settled knowledge, the knowledge that winds up in these encyclopedias are sort of settled for that field, and it explains terms that are particular to that field. So we have dictionaries of business, dictionaries of economics, etc., dictionary of food, dictionary of psychology, and on and on and on. So that's what is in Credo reference. And like I said, we can either search the individual titles, or we can do this global search, and useful for background information or definitions. I'm just going to do global warming and see if we can find some kind of overview. Let's see, is it working? Do I have to hit enter? Let's see. Okay. Okay. So again, focusing on the left-hand side, these are the results, and you might want to just sort of browse through here. Here's something, International Encyclopedia of Environmental Politics. Here's the Columbia Encyclopedia, Britannica Concise Encyclopedia. This one is probably going to be a shorter entry than this one, which will probably be longer. And again, these are all citable. So if you want to go in here, according to the International Encyclopedia of Environmental Politics, global warming is one of the key problems of our time, or whatever. You can use this in a way that you probably wouldn't cite Wikipedia, but you might cite International Encyclopedia of Environmental Politics. So that is a brief introduction to Credo reference. Again, it's an authoritative alternative to Wikipedia, useful for sometimes overviews, brief overviews of topics, which you might want in the beginning, or definitions of terms, of jargon words that you're not so familiar with. I had another example, executive. Let's do this one, executive. This is a term from psychology. So again, Encyclopedia of Adolescence, Dictionary of Psychology, cognitive science, right? So those are the kinds of things you can find here. And there is a citation feature, and you can search the individual titles, and you can also search the entire thing at once. If you have any questions about this video, feel free, please contact me. Let's see, about us. Let's see where you can contact me. You can contact me through email, mmiola@ccp.edu. Mark Miola right here. Let me make this bigger. Okay, mmiola@ccp.edu if you have any questions about this video. And as always, you can, let's go back to the library homepage, use our Ask a Librarian service to chat with us during the library hours. So good luck with your research, and good luck using Credo reference, an authoritative alternative to Wikipedia.